This is Egan. I'm going to be talking about A3 test. You can see we only had apparently 15 players when we were playing the A3, or 16 players when we were playing the A3 test. And that kind of, I don't remember if it died down necessarily later in the round, but it definitely felt like it wasn't 12 on 12, regular how many players we can fit on this server. So we played A3, and then that was the changes where we put the capture points on, and we made it so that there's a level 2 dispenser instead. The capture points are set to cap in 8 seconds, and we found that that is a bit too long. It does actually take, it felt good when I was playing alone, but I guess it does actually take a little bit too long to capture. Because we noticed that the spawn rooms, they're right there. It's right behind there, and people spawn relatively quickly. Enough in waves that what the people out defending can hold you off the capture point long enough for their team to respawn and come back out. And the 8 seconds, it was possible to capture, and it was good, but it was just it felt a little bit too long. So I've set that down to 4 seconds. I thought about setting it down to 3 seconds, but in testing by myself, 3 seconds was just too fast, and so I set it to 4 seconds, and then that felt better. So they're set to 4 seconds for A4. And the dispenser, it was interesting. It was actually kind of fun, which is surprising because I didn't really think that it would be fun. Anyway, it's fun, but it's not quite fun. The dispenser guy, because that's what his role is. When you pick up the ball, you just become a dispenser, and because you can't shoot, because it's not like the intel, like you have the pastime ball, and that's all you are, is the pastime ball carrying it, and now you're a level 2 dispenser. I might in A4, and I've made A4 already. I might in A4. Well, we are. You know what I mean. I've made A4. We're gonna test in A4 that the guy is going to be a level 3 dispenser instead of just a level 2 dispenser. Here, I'll bring him up, and you can kind of see. Maybe I'll zoom out just a little bit. Ooh, I was expecting that battle to last a little bit longer, and it just kind of went away. Anyway, it's kind of cool, It felt, as mentioned by Construction Zombie on my thread, it did feel better with lower amount of players, actually. So, I was talking to a guy named Hearts who did Highlander Pug, pickup games for pastime, and he said that he played with, lower player count too, 7v7 or something like that. So, I guess that is kind of like the standard for regular pastime anyway. So if that feels better on this map, then good, Here, I'll fly over there and we can just see what that's like. But yeah, I think I came in and I blocked this guy, but so now it's not instant, no one's even here to defend. So now the guy comes up and then I can kill him, I think I killed him. Yeah. See, that's good that it's not instant because our team wasn't there to notice immediately quickly. Oh, I might also send an email probably today or tomorrow. Sorry, the points are bad idea. No, they're not, Mega Pie Man. No, they're not. They're a good idea, as we just proved. Anyway, I was gonna send an email to the pastime guys probably today or tomorrow for the player position indicators, because even now, you don't really need to know where the player position are on the HUD, but to see where the ball is, that is important, and then it should be really quick to interpret where the ball is on the HUD, because if you look down, you have to go, well, what are all these blips? Okay, well, there's a lot of red guys around the middle, I guess, and there's a guy at the back at spawn, and there's a bunch of blue guys in blue base. Oh my god. And the ball, it's somewhere in the middle. You have to kind of actually focus on it for a second. It's not where's the ball. It's surrounded by a bunch of guys on either team. There's a couple, and it's moving. It takes a second. If it was just the ball, I think you go, oh, okay, it's in red base, and then you can just move immediately. I think that would help. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out of my butt, but you know what I mean. I think it's fine. But yeah, actually, the dispenser guy at level 2, he felt a lot better. So maybe at level 3, it'll feel even better. So I'll just skip right now to map pass cuisine A4. just show you what's going on in A4. So I got some feedback from Yarkham that was when you were in the bottom route, it was a little bit difficult to tell an escape route from the bottom route because maybe he just didn't see it. And he said that maybe he just didn't see it. I'll just put a bot on the enemy team just because, and I'll skip waiting for players. Okay, so I experimented with these doors. I'll probably remove them in A4. Just, it's detail, but it's like kind of distracting detail. Like, that's what I don't like about detail in early alpha versions, is it's distracting. You know, you're like, okay, what is that? It's a gameplay object, I guess. You know, it's like it's, but in this case, it's not. Like, you can get on top of it, sure, but that's not really, like, a spy's not going to get up on top of there. And, like, you can very clearly see if anyone's on top of there. So I don't think it's necessary. It's just a little bit distracting in early alpha, you know. Because I find that too, like, when people start detailing their maps, it gets a lot harder to analyze the gameplay because you're kind of distracted and bewildered by the detail objects, you know. And I think that's kind of unfair to the gameplay. So I did add these pipes down to the bottom route, so it just kind of signifies that this is the pipe route. You know, if you're playing this kind of competitively, that's the pipe route, and then it has more pipes leading up to this top exit here. So you kind of just connect, okay, well, all the pipes there lead down to the pipes down here, hopefully, you know. I don't know if that'll actually work, but maybe. Or maybe I'll just put a light right there, so it's like really obvious that that exists. But yeah, that it's hopefully just to put it in your mind somewhere that you see the pipes, you're like, where do the pipes go? Oh, probably to the pipes down there. Hey, they do. You know, I don't know if that's what Yarkham was talking about when he said an escape route, because it's kind of the same distance. If you wanted to go up that way, you might as well just kind of go up this way, I've found. So I don't know if I should put like a health pack inside of here, or if this is fine. Or maybe if, I mean, I don't know. We'll have to kind of experiment with that if it's even necessary. I put these dirt patches here just because it's starting to get some detail in, and also just kind of looks cool. It's not super distracting. So I'll probably remove these doors. They're not too bad, but they're kind of distracting. Oh, I put these patches on all the health and ammos, just cuz. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I've made the dispenser level 3, and I've set the timer to cap a point to 4 seconds. So it feels like it's pretty fast. Oh, and when you pick up the ball, it says you've picked up a level 3 dispenser, just in small text that goes away pretty quick. Just so it's more obvious, you know, I don't have to tell the testers that they are now a level 3 dispenser, because maybe they'll hear that they're a dispenser, but now it says you're a level 3 dispenser. And that only shows for the guy who picks up the ball, I'm fairly certain. But yeah, if we go over to here, like it seems like it captures fairly quickly, but that should be enough time at least to block a capture, you know, so it's not instant when the team is not there, because it's so quick to go over to the other side of the map. So yeah, that's A4. This video is, I don't know how long this video is. I haven't really been keeping track. I hid the OBS behind a notepad file I keep with all the changelog notes, just because OBS is kind of distracting when it's on the left monitor, and I can just see it in my peripheral. It's like exactly what I'm showing. You know when, like, you have like headphones on, and you're in like a studio or whatever, and they're playing exactly what you're saying through your headphones, so you're like hearing yourself through your own like really close up. It's like super distracting, and you just see your own screen on the left as well. It's like pretty distracting. Anyway, so that's A3 going into A4. We'll do an A4 test probably later today, probably. And I mean, A3 worked out pretty well. Like, I'm surprised how fun that was. So A4 maybe it'll be even more better. It could be worse. Like, that's happened to me before on a 72-hour map. It was like an arena attack defense, and it was like we did a reinforcements thing. Like, even before arena respawn existed, we had this thing where, like, if you killed a blue player who were like bosses in that game mode, then red team would get reinforcements after like 20 seconds or so. And so I tried playing with the values of the reinforcements, and so like 15 seconds felt okay, 20 seconds felt amazing, and I'm like, okay, I'll do 25 seconds, that'll feel even better. Like, it's barely a change, it'll feel even better, right? Felt 10 times worse somehow. It somehow felt 10 times worse, and that was the version that we handed in for the the actual like hand-in of the contest, which was kind of shitty because like you're like, okay, 15 seconds was good, 20 seconds even better, 25 seconds it'll be even perfect, right? And I got so many feedbacks from people going, somehow Egan, you broke the map, it's not fun anymore. And yeah, maybe I was just playing with a different crowd, but somehow I really did break the map. Okay, so that's A4. I just wanted to talk about that map. That's A4. Thanks for watching. A5 next, I guess.